So the day was going good, and then tragedy struck. I'm in my wife's car right now because my truck died. Good morning, team. Welcome back to Mississippi Dash, and it is Father's Day today. One of my daughters and my wife just treated me to a large breakfast over at Cracker Barrel, and I am wearing my Proud Dad t-shirt that my daughter bought me. And we're about to head over and do some gig work. Now, here's the kicker. This is an exciting video because I have an incentive right now that is pretty insane. If you've been following the channel, then you've probably seen the short that I made and also the little post. We have 13 days to do 40 orders, which is we are very capable of doing, to make a $400 incentive. That's right, $400. And apparently some of you out there had a $500 incentive come your way. So I'm excited to see who is successful with this and who is not. Let me know if you get this incentive pretty quickly or later. We're gonna kind of move at like a 10-day pace. I think 10 days, about 4 orders a day should be fine. That way we're not overworking and we're not underworking. So let's get moving. I'm headed over to Walmart right now. Being Sunday, I'm gonna film a little bit over the next 10 days and let's see how much money we make on top of getting the 400. I really want to get that incentive. So we'll head our way there. I'll see you in a second and we'll take our first order. Nice. So I'm not getting a lot out here on this Father's Day, so I went ahead and took this next order because I need something. We've been out here for about 35 minutes and it's about over $17 going 13 miles, which is not a great mile per dollar average, but it is 2 deliveries. We're gonna make those and then come back curbside pickup. Super simple. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one and then move on to the next one. I'm trying to do 4 today so that we can get at least 4 over the next 10 days. Every day do 4 so we can get through our $400 incentive. So let's grab this order in a few minutes, take these 2 deliveries, and then come back and get another order. Nice. Okay, team, let's see. So we are loaded up here. We got an order in the front and an order in the back. We're gonna take these 2 deliveries. It's pretty quick. Walmart's been really great about getting stuff out on time. You know, there are days when they're busy. Today they are busy. And we'll see if we can get these deliveries done quick. Got somebody stuffing directly behind me. Come on, buddy. Lord. Okay. All right, so we finished up. They're grabbing their groceries right now. I'm headed to the second location. We will drop that off and then head back to Walmart. Easy peasy, hope it's a house. Haha. All right. Okay, so we just finished up at this house. It's kind of neat. The lady here has an electric mower, which I've actually never seen in a home before. We have one for our a weed eater, but I don't have an electric mower. That thing is so quiet. I think I want one. Okay, team, so the second order that I just took, I was inside doing a shopping delivery. I have 2 deliveries to make. It was like $37 for 10 miles, so that's definitely great. The dollar per mile ratio is awesome. I got 1 more delivery to make. Let's head over there, do that, and then I'll head back to Walmart. All right, team. Okay. Just made a delivery here. All right, now we're headed back to Walmart. All right, that's 2 out of the 4 orders I need today. So let's go back, see if we can get another one. That should put us at about 50 bucks for the day with 2 orders. Not bad. Let's get to our 100. And yeah, I think it's been a fairly decent day. Usually rain brings in a lot of traffic. And the other half of that is that it's Father's Day. So a lot of people are doing their last minute shopping. So I assume I should be able to get 2 more when we get back. Let's cross our fingers. I'll see you in a bit. All right, so we went ahead and took a third order. It's a little over $20 going 12 miles, 2 drop-offs, so it's curbside pickup. I think they're ready now, so yeah, let's go get it. Okay, so we're loaded up. I've got an order in the front and then one in the back. And I just realized that I think after 2 o'clock, every one of these orders has an extra $5 added to it. I'll have to check when I finish this one. This could be a $25 order rather than 20. So, but it's 25 for 10 miles. So we're kind of killing it there. The dollar per mile ratio is really great. and these orders are not significantly large. So this will be a real quick drop off, and then we'll come back for one more, and hopefully that'll put us over the $100 marker. So let's get this one done. All right, first delivery was an apartment. Back to the truck and headed to our next location, which I'm hoping is a house. All right, nice. Finish the order up here. Now we're headed back to Walmart. Try to get our fourth order of the day. That'll put us over 100, hopefully. The goal here is to get a $20 order. And I gotta check to see if that incentive went through. Hang on one second. Okay, so that incentive did not go through. So that only puts us at 75 for the day, not 80. So it looks like that incentive's only for shopping deliveries. That one was not a shopping delivery. So let's go back and try to get another order. Okay, team, so we got our fourth order. I denied 2 of them because they were just kind of ridiculous. There was a $30 order, but it was shopping for 60 items. And if you haven't done that, that takes a very long time. And I don't feel like stuffing up 1 to 2 full carts of items just to drive 10 to 12 miles. I took in a little over $18, it's almost 19 for just a few miles, and it's shopping for 11 items. And then this one will have the bonus added to it, so it's actually more like 19, 23, just under $24. So we'll take this guy. That'll put us over $100, and we'll be good for the day. So let's go grab it. Okay, that didn't take long. It was 11 items. We got them all in the back here. So we're headed out to a house to deliver, and then we're gonna head home. I'll go over the numbers as I'm headed back to the house, and we'll talk about what we made for the day. Just a couple hours of work, and yeah, made over $100 for sure. Awesome. We ended up finishing the day just at $99. Got back to the house. My wife's talking to the neighbors back here, and we are firing up the grill for Father's Day. We're gonna make some steaks this evening, and I got a cool toy for Father's Day. It's a Scrub Daddy thing. I'm gonna use this to clean the grill later. Kind of excited to try it out. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one, which will be tomorrow. So this is all part of one film, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, welcome back, team. It is Monday. Just finished up filming yesterday, Sunday, and now we're back the start of the week. And I'm headed over to Walmart right now to do a couple orders this evening. The goal was to go for 4 today. I wanted to do 4 a day for the next 10 days. I'm gonna be out of town for most of the weekend. Hopefully Sunday I can come out and make some there, but let's see if we can make the most of this Monday through Friday. So I'm headed over to Walmart right now. I don't think there are any incentives right now. I did get an extra $5 last night on the last order that I did. So I think right now that put us at like, what did I say, $98 for the total week so far, and only 4 orders. So we got to do 4 orders 9 more times. We got to do 40 orders in order to get our bonus of 400. So Monday, headed to Walmart. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we took our first order of the day, $18, a little over 18 for 9 miles, but I'm doing a shop and deliver, and it's only for 7 items. So let's go grab all 7 of these, get on the road, come back for another order. Nice. All right, super quick and easy. Just a couple of bags of items. Now we got to go drop these off. I'm going to film the drop off, and then what I'm going to do over these next few days is just sort of film the first order and then come back to you guys when I'm done. Otherwise the film just will be way too long. So I'm going to film this, and then I'll come back to you guys to let you know how we did for the evening. The goal is 4 orders. Hopefully we get to that point. If we can go longer, we will. So I'm scheduled till about 7:30. I could always change that to lengthen it or shorten it depending on how weather is. It's raining. It's been raining the past couple of days. It looks like it's gonna rain all week. So hopefully I get to where I need to this next part of the week. Rain brings business, but it's difficult to get out there and do what you need to do when it's raining. So I got the hiccups, good Lord. Okay. Made it to the drop-off location, house. Right, so that was a super easy delivery drop off. Really good mile, well, not great mile per dollar, but easy enough because we only had to shop for 7 items and then drops it off at the house. I love orders like that. So now what I'm gonna do is head back, and I'm gonna try over the next couple hours to get 3 more orders at the least, hopefully. And then I'll come back to you guys and give you the number for the day, where we ended up, how many orders we got, all that jazz. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit and we'll go over the results. So the day was going good, and then tragedy struck. I'm in my wife's car right now because my truck died. I was in the parking lot, went in reverse, and then the shifter just got stuck, and the truck, I'm having it towed. We're gonna take it to Miller's Tires, and I'm going to hope that it's some sort of linkage between the shifter and not like the transmission. This is putting a damper in my goals this month. Yeah. I'll talk to you in a bit. Small update. So, turns out that the shifter, the cable for the shifter that connects the shifter to the transmission was broken. So I'm sitting in the parking lot with my wife, and we relapsed having a cigarette because we were, well, it's been a tough week so far, weekend. Well, we're sitting there, and this guy, I've already called a tow truck for this truck because we don't really know what's wrong. I'm not a car guy, okay? She knows more about cars than I do. But we are sitting there, and this guy comes up to me, to us, and he is definitely a drug addict. But he goes, is something wrong? I'm like, yeah, I think, blah, blah, blah. Showed him what was wrong, put the key in, blah, blah, blah. And he says, wait a minute. Climbs up underneath my truck and puts my truck in gear and park, and the truck started. And so he took a twist tie and connected the cable to the part that connects to the transmission, and we gave him $20 on the Cash App, and he was gone on his next mission. So to that man, Darius, thank you so much.
Thank you, Darius.
We were able to drive the truck to a mechanic. He was like, we won't go into details about all the things he said, but we took the truck to a mechanic shop, and tomorrow I'm gonna go there and have that little joint replaced. So nothing too bad with the truck, but yeah, I only got 3 orders tonight. So.
And I found $1.
Oh, and my wife found $1.
Our luck is turning around.
Son of a bitch. Okay, so update. The quote that I got when I went to the car guy, the mechanic, he wanted to charge me $500, over $500, to replace my shifter and all the components on it. So I got some other advice and went to O'Reilly's and grabbed a little kit here that's going to replace the bushels on the connector on the bottom, the shifter, the cable that connects the shifter to the transmission, so that I can switch between gears. I'm not a car guy, but so I went home and I went to O'Reilly's and I bought this for $20, and I did it myself here, and now it's on there and it's not coming off. So $20 as opposed to 500. We're back on the road. We lost a day of orders, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll be out there again, getting the number of orders, trying to get towards our goal of those 40. So nice, we're back on the road. Okay, team, welcome back. It is Thursday. I know. We skipped over a day here, and let me tell you why. So we didn't get to go out Tuesday or finish our Tuesday because the truck had a problem. It sort of broke down for a little while, but we got that fixed and we were ready to get on the road. And Wednesday, I ended up taking one of my daughters and my wife out to see a movie and to eat in celebration because I got booked for a solo show in Chattanooga, Tennessee, hopefully in September, for at a place called the Frothy Monkey, which is at the train station there. If you're anywhere near Tennessee and it's the middle of September, stop by the Frothy Monkey. It's probably all of my artwork hanging up in that coffee shop. Nice. But today we're back on the road again, and we're headed over to Walmart because I want to do some gig work this evening. It's still raining here. This has got to be some kind of record for how much rain we've gotten over the last 2 weeks, but I want to get a couple orders in tonight so we can work towards that 40 goal. Man, that day is coming quicker and quicker. Life's kind of getting in the way here and there. It's actually becoming a little bit harder for me to get to that 40 orders in 13 days. Should be easy to do, but it's not as easy as it looks. So I'm gonna head over right now, grab an order. I'm gonna film that first order, and then I'll get back to you guys with the results after we're finished on this Thursday. All right, I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I went ahead and took this curbside pickup. It's about a little over $14, but it's for 2 miles. It's for, I think 3 drop-offs, but each one is like 6 items. So I'm gonna get that one done, and then we'll move on to the second order. Nice. Okay, so they've got us loaded up. I've got 1, 2, and 3 orders. And we're taking them now. The first 2 I think are homes. I didn't look to see if the third one was house. So let's get these delivered, and then I'll come back to you with the results after I get a couple more. Whew, Thursday is a bust. That last order I took had a bonus on it of an extra 3, so it ended up being about 2 miles for a little over $17, which is worth it. You know, that's a good $1 per mile average. A fantastic one, actually. We're gonna come back out tomorrow. It'll be Friday. Saturday I'm headed to Comic-Con in Jackson. I'll show you guys a snippet of that, and we're still pushing towards trying to get that goal. I tell you what, it's looking pretty bleak trying to get there. We've had some roadblocks, and then also just, man, it's really difficult right now. It's a pretty slow period. I think everybody's feeling it. So let's get back to the house. I'm gonna go do a couple miles on my bicycle. I'm gonna do some drawing, and yeah, we'll call it a day for today and come back out tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. So we decided to take a break from gig work today, and we headed over to Jackson to the Comic-Con here with my friend Mia and my wife Corey right here. We got to meet Ron Perlman. We're hanging out, enjoying our fun. Large Comic-Con, a couple thousand people here today, having a great time. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll do some more gig work. See you tomorrow. Okay, team, so we had our fun at Comic-Con. We are back out here in the Walmart parking lot. It is Sunday, and I'm gonna try to earn some cash today, move towards that $400 bonus, and then we will be doing everything like that throughout the week too. This coming weekend, I am going to be going all the way on gig work. And I think the bonus ends on Friday, so we'll do our best to get there and see if we can make it. All right, Sunday, try to do as much as possible. Don't know how much we're gonna do. I will see you guys in a bit, and I'll give you the results for the day. All right, thanks. Okay, so we just accepted our first order. It's about a little over $22, going a little over 8 miles. So we're gonna do that one. It's a curbside pickup, and we have 3 drop-offs to make. And I think it's like a house, a business, and an apartment. One order is fairly large. I'll probably put it in the bed of the truck. The other 2 are pretty small. So we'll get that one done. I got to go pick it up in just a few minutes. Nice. Well, it's been a while since they've done this. Walmart has, here in my hometown, has definitely like 100% said the driver cannot help load up or do stickers. So I got out of the car, scanned the stickers, and she loaded everything up. I got 3 orders, and when she was like, no help whatsoever, I don't want to get in trouble. I was like, okay, yeah. All right. So I stayed in the truck. She's gonna work harder. That's gonna slow them down. All right, so just got everything out of the truck and delivered. I had to deliver to a townhouse over here. I had to go deliver to what was a retirement center, it was labeled a rehab, but you know, it's just a center for old folks when they get to that age. And there was a gate where the GPS led me, but I guess it was like the aunt of this person called me and was like, yeah, there's another entrance, you gotta go all the way around. I sat there for a good 10 minutes before somebody called me to let me know that GPS had taken me to the wrong spot. So I got that delivered though, went inside, and then, and that's a real service I think that Spark produces for some folks. You know, you're delivering to folks that just can't get out on their own. Another one to a house, and then this one to this townhouse. And now we're headed back to Walmart trying to get our second order of the morning, and we'll just keep going. I'm gonna go basically the whole day, and you know, I always shoot for like $100, but we'll see what all we can do today. I think we can get a lot more than 100, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you in the next one. All right, back in the parking lot. I just took my second order for $24.98, going just a couple miles. It's shop and deliver, and it's only for 12 items. So we're gonna go grab this, deliver it, and then once I deliver this one, I don't know if I'll film it. I will come back at the end of my day to let you guys know what the results were today. I think it's gonna be a good day. Yeah. So we finish up a Saturday, right? Today was the day of days. We made $223. Then I come home, and the the little one and my wife have been gone all day. See, they've been in Alabama looking at a property for my father-in-law, and then come home to find The little one has decided to move into this room because my other daughter has decided to move out. So she's filling up. That's the one right there. You can barely see her because we're in cinematic mode. But if we zoom in, she's happy as can be. Why? Because she has double the closet space, and as a girl, that's very important. And my wife has decided that we need new, we'll just say, covers on the bed.
It's a quilt set.
It's a quilt set. I got that wrong. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And this one has a new room, and this one seems to be happy. And we met Ron Perlman. That's pretty cool. So I'll see you tomorrow. Ooh, it's hot out here. All right, team. So here's the deal. It's Tuesday. Monday ended up being a bust. We got a new kitten, and my wife got called in pretty early on Monday morning, so I had to take the cat to get spayed, and then I had to go get her afterwards, and the place we go to is like 45 minutes from work. So anyway, Monday was a bust, so now it's Tuesday, and we've come out, and I'm headed over to Walmart right now. We're gonna do a little gig work this evening. We are not going to reach the 40 order goal for that $400 bonus. Let me tell you, I think they need to shoot those bonuses to people that like do this full time. I don't know if they track that, but people that do it part-time, I mean, it gives you an incentive to do more orders. We're still making quite a bit of money in, you know, about a week's time, but I don't know. I think other people deserve those kinds of bonuses more than me. I mean, I get out here as often as I can, but there are people that do gig work a lot more than I do that probably could have used that. Well, we're not gonna get that bonus, but we are gonna keep making money. Sunday, we made $223, so I have the full weekend this coming weekend to do gig work, and I think for the month so far we've made like $350, $400. We want to get to our 1,000, so I'm going to try to make some more money before the weekend, and today's one of those days. So Tuesday, let's go grab some orders and see how we do. All right, Tuesday is not so great so far. I've had to deny a lot of orders today. Haven't accepted one yet either. Order's pretty bad. They're like 23 for 30 miles, that kind of thing. So Tuesdays are never great, but I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. It is just now 5 o'clock, so we'll see if I can get an order after 5. The hope was to take 2 or 3 this evening, but yeah, we'll see. Sometimes patience wins it over, and sometimes it doesn't. So yesterday was Friday. Today is actually Saturday, and I'm starting a new video. I wanted to end the Friday's video by just kind of sharing what we did for the week. So we ended up doing like $400 for the week, and then Friday I decided to take a break, and I ended up waking up super early, and I went kayaking with a friend of mine before work out on the lake here. And then, man, we played basketball yesterday during lunch. We have a basketball court at my job site, and we play basketball when lunchtime comes around. We did some barbecue for lunch, and then I'm trying to think, later that evening, watched a scary movie with my family, and went for a long bike ride. So, wasn't a bad day, fantastic day, but a good break from all the crazy stuff going on around here. So, Saturday and Sunday, this weekend, I'm gonna try to do a whole lot more, but I hope you guys stuck around for the week, and that was a lot of fun. But we need to shoot another video, and that's gonna be the start of the weekend. So I'll see you guys in the next one.